My beloved child, you thought you were being overlooked. You cried in silence, wondering when it would be your turn. You watched others rise, clapped for them, and returned to your quiet place asking, Lord, have you forgotten me? But hear me now, I did not forget you. I was hiding you. There's a difference between being ignored and being preserved. You weren't abandoned, you were planted. And like a seed, I kept you in the soil so deep, so covered, so far away from man's approval, that only my hand could reach you. Because what I placed in you, man cannot validate. They would have rushed your process. They would have mocked your early growth. So I said, wait. And you did. You waited through the pain. You endured the pruning. You stayed when it was easier to run. You believed when no one clapped for you. And now, the trumpet has sounded. The heavens are opening, and your name is being whispered into rooms you've never entered. The gifts you carried in silence are being activated in public. The anointing that sat dormant is now being stirred like a mighty wind. This is the moment. This is the hour. I am unveiling you, not to entertain, but to transform, not to impress, but to impact. The favor that's coming won't make sense to those who never saw your process. They didn't see you cry in the midnight hour. They didn't hear the prayers you whispered through clenched teeth and tired bones. But I did. I saw every sacrifice. I caught every tear. I recorded every act of obedience. And now, like a royal robe, I place my favor on your shoulders. What's opening for you now is not because of strategy, it's because of surrender. You didn't force it. You didn't manipulate it. You waited for me, and I honor that. Oh, don't be surprised when the spotlight comes. Don't shrink back when I elevate you. Don't apologize for the overflow that I'm about to release. You were hidden, not forgotten. You were preserved, not rejected. The veils are being removed. The heavens are announcing your arrival, not because of who you are, but because of who I am. And I am with you. I go before you. I prepared the room. All you need to do is walk in, boldly, confidently, without fear. For this is not your doing, it is mine. And what I open, no man can shut. Archangel Michael says, heaven has moved, and what was once hidden is now revealed. There's another person, yes, another, who stands in the shadows with concealed intentions. You've questioned your instinct, wondering if you were just imagining things. But your spirit knew. Your peace would shrink around them. Your joy felt thinner in their presence. That was no accident. That was discernment speaking while your emotions tried to silence it. And now, God confirms you were right. That tugging in your chest was me. That quiet hesitation was your spirit hearing the truth before your mind could accept it. This person has smiled with you and studied you. They've cheered for your wins in public, but felt bitterness in private. They've taken your kindness as strategy, not as friendship. They are not open enemies. They are hidden opposition. They shared your words with others, but twisted them. They showed compassion, but carried comparison. And now that your light is beginning to rise again, their discomfort is showing. I am revealing them not to hurt you, but to free you. Because I will not let you enter your next season carrying the weight of disguised opposition. Your destiny is too important. Your calling is too sacred. I will allow no foreign voice to contaminate the purity of your divine journey. Now listen, this next season is not one of isolation, but of purification. I am removing only what threatens your future. I am pulling away what you would not have had the strength to walk away from on your own. This is not rejection. This is protection. You may grieve. You may second guess. But I tell you now, stand firm in the truth I have shown you. You owe no one an explanation for the peace I am bringing. You owe no apology for obeying divine instruction. Watch carefully. The signs will increase. Their tone will shift. Their energy will drain you. This is your confirmation. Do not argue with it. Walk away without anger. Walk away with clarity. Because I, the Lord, walk ahead of you in what I have planned. No betrayal can stop. Archangel Michael surrounds your name in fire. Your favor is protected. Your spirit is shielded, and your elevation is now secured. God says, you have cried over people I removed. You have prayed for connections that I was trying to break. You called it loss. I called alignment. You didn't fail. You were faithful, but they were never sent for your good. Some people came not to lift you, but to monitor you. They smiled, but secretly hoped you would shrink. They clapped, but quietly mocked. They stood next to you while feeding the enemy your progress. And now, their assignment is canceled. I, the Lord, saw every conversation you weren't invited to. I heard every sentence where your name was twisted. I saw them pretend to love you while poisoning the soil under your feet. And now heaven has ruled. Enough. The battle has already shifted. The verdict is sealed. And Archangel Michael is now stationed permanently around your destiny. That resistance you've felt lately, that fatigue, that confusion, it wasn't depression, it was warfare. You've been fighting spirits, not people. Spirits of envy, spirits of sabotage, spirits of deceit. But you were never alone. You've been protected even while sleeping. Archangel Michael stood by your bed. His wings created a shield of divine light around you, while you wept over people who had already betrayed you. You were loyal to people who were loyal to their own ego. But now, I'm giving you divine release. Walk away without guilt. Stop explaining. Stop chasing. Stop trying to prove you were good. I already know you were good. And that's why I'm removing the snakes from your garden. Because I'm planting new things. Things they cannot touch. Things they cannot curse. Things they will witness but never access again. Forgive, but don't reinvite. Love, but with distance. Move, but in silence. I am doing a new thing. It begins the moment you stop clinging to those I've already revealed.